Cassidy here, and today we're going to be doing another fun craft, and today it's a paper pizza. Stay tuned and I'll show you step by step what I did to make it. So once we have all of our supplies gathered here, we're just going to start cutting everything out. I've already got a circle cut out here of light brown paper for the crust of the pizza, and then I've got a red piece cut out here with a wiggly line around it so that it can be the sauce that's going to go on top of our crust here for our pizza. So the next thing that I'm going to go ahead and do here is take the yellow and the white pieces of paper, these strips here that I've got cut, and I'm going to cut small strips across this way so as to make cheese to go on top of the pizza. So just like this. There we go. So then your cheese will look something like this. And we'll just set that aside until we're ready to put it onto our pizza. And then we're going to take our dark brown piece of paper and we're going to use it to cut out our pepperoni pieces. I'm going to fold it here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw just rough circles here so that I have some sort of an outline to cut out here when I cut out the pepperonis. Okay, so now that I've got that drawn on there, I'm going to start cutting them out. Okay, so once you have them all cut out, they should look something like this. Then you're ready to move on to the next step. We're going to take this slightly lighter brown piece of paper here, and we're going to use it to cut out mushroom shapes for our pizza here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do the same that I did for the pepperoni, and I'm going to fold it in half. And then I'm just going to draw little mushroom shapes onto here. Okay, so I'm going to cut these out now. So now that those are cut out, they should look something like this. And we'll just set those aside and move on to the next step. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our black paper here. We're going to use it to make olives. So I'm actually just going to use one piece here and fold it in half and then do this similar to what I did with the other ones. So I'm just going to draw on rings here for olives. And then I'm just going to cut these out. So once your olives are cut out, they should look something like this. Then you can set them aside and move on to the next step, which is going to be our green peppers. In order to do the green peppers, I'm going to take this green piece of paper here, and just like with the other ones, I'm going to fold it in half. Then I'm going to draw my green pepper shapes onto here. Okay, so now that I have that drawn out, I'm going to cut it out. Okay, so once you have your green pepper cut out, it should look something like this. Okay, so now that we have all of our stuff cut out, now we're going to glue our pizza together. So the first thing that I've done here is put a layer of glue onto my pizza crust so that I can glue my sauce down to it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that here. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some glue and put it on top of my sauce here. And that way I'll have something to put my toppings on top of. Okay, so now that we've got that glue on there, we can start putting some of our pizza toppings on. I'm going to put my cheese on first here. I'm just going to sprinkle it all on top of my pizza so that it kind of evenly spreads around it here. Perfect. And now I'm going to take some glue and put it on the backs of some of the toppings so that I can glue them down on here. I'll start with some pepperoni. Next, I'm going to put some mushrooms on top. Okay, so now the mushrooms are finished. I'm going to move on to the olives. And last but not least, I'm going to move on to the green peppers. And there you go, a super fun pizza craft. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.